Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the time that already given to us. First and foremost, social media is a place where every kind of people gather. We use it every time and everywhere when we have a chance. On our phones, computer, or any other device, we can access social media easily. Because of that, many people use social media as their daily habits, and some of them claim themselves as social media influencers. Before we talk about our arguments, let me define our keywords. There are social media and influencers. First, social media is a collective term for websites and applications that focus on communication, community-based input, interaction, content sharing, and collaboration. People use social media to stay in touch and interact with friends, family, and various communities. Second, an influencer is a person or thing that influences another. Ladies and gentlemen, today I will convince you why social media influencers should be gone and the idea itself should be rejected by society. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Sheva, and I am the first speaker of the Affirmative side. I will talk about the danger of the action of influencers. Our second speaker will talk about the suggestion of how to get rid of social media influencers more detailed. And finally, our third speaker will tell the future implication and summarize the affirmative and also the opposition arguments and review why we regret the idea of social media influencer stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, as time goes on, with so many advanced technologies, we feel like being forced to use them and utilize them in our everyday life. These technologies makes us easier to do our jobs. One of the most amazing technologies that humans develop is communication device. These devices make the impossible thing like communicating with a long-distance person or people become ordinary thing. And now not only we can send our voices, but we also can send pictures, videos, and many more. In social media, we can also do miscellaneous things, such as online meetings, posting pictures, and short videos to gain likes, streaming live, etc. In my humble opinion, social media is our second society. There are rules, we have to socialize, and also many important figures gathered on social media. This is where the problem arises. Because of one of social media characteristic is the anonymous trait. For example, we can make different names and use other pictures except for our own face or selfies. We can stay hidden from anyone in real life. Not like in real life, people can know our real names, people can know our real face, but in social media, people cannot. Also, this makes people act more freely and do something bad and can do something bad more freely on social media because they thought that they will not get caught easily or will never get caught. These influencers can influence others because of the fame that they build on social media. For action that influencers share with others can move people to do the same as they did. For example, I'm sure that you notice that every influencer that you follow online always promotes stuff like whitening products that you never heard the name before. Your favorite influencer online promotes these whitening products and claims that they are really good products, and you believe it because that influencer is pretty and her or his skin is very clear. You bought it and you notice it that this product doesn't even have a single word to describe the ingredients or even a product license mark, not even the BPOM or halal mark is present. But you use it anyway because that influencer claims that they also use that product, and because you believe in the visual illusion that the influencer gave, in the end, your skin got burned because it's an illegal product. This work makes your skin damaged and never can be the same as it did before. That's just endorsement. We are not even talking about the mental effect that these influencers can give and already gave us. The age of 12 until 24 is a vulnerable age to get impacted by influencers because we're still searching for our purpose in the society, for a purpose in our life. According to the Ministry of Technology and Innovation, more than 40% of social media users are from the age of 25 until 34. But I don't believe it. I do not believe that at all. Why? We know that when we sign up to make a social media account, we need to include our birthday. And according to their terms, we cannot sign up if we are still below 18 or below 20. Do you get what I mean? Yes, we lied. We lied about our age just to sign up and to socialize in that world. As a Generation Z myself, we cannot live without social media. Being banned in social media is the same as being banned in to socialize our own characteristic as humans, because humans is a social being. So of course, that 40% of adults I believe it to be not true. Moving on. Teenagers that still searching for purposes in social media will come across different kinds of influencers. The kind type that likes to donate money, donate food, donate things. Chefs that like to share their food recipes or their techniques. Please shut up. Uh, the model type that has a mesmerizing face and mesmerizing body, and or even an amateur singer that loves to cover songs, and of course, the one who influences people to do bad things. Let's take an example from our beloved Indonesia influencer, Young Lex. This man promotes that cursing, smoking, and even lying about him getting abused is normal and something to be proud of. He is a very excellent man with a very great artistic talent, I admit. But he takes that the wrong way to show them and influence teenagers that his bad behavior is normal. He is not hesitant to share hoaxes with others and make hate speech to a certain group to make his fans hate them even more. It is by means a criminal act, and I was very disappointed that he was not getting arrested for that. I'm very sorry, but I have to say that. Ladies and gentlemen, not only mental health to teenagers, but I very much regret the idea of influencers doing an embarrassing action and even making remarks to others. Like Olya Biefah Alhamid did it in Instagram. She made people to be more exact, Chinese people to be mad at her because of her racist and inconsiderate words. She claims that the Chinese are afraid of us. The Chinese are afraid of Indonesian people, and it's because they bring COVID-19 to Indonesia. Very small brain moments. I'm impressed. Of course, we are disappointed, and as a citizen of Indonesia, a country with different races, and we respect diversity, it was very humiliating. I really hated when thinking how much people have heard about this and assumed that she was right, and it was all of the Chinese fault that COVID-19 came to Indonesia. Everyone, rather than respecting these influencers because they have so many followers, I suggest that we must not follow them. As a Generation Z, to all of Generation Z out there, stop making them your idol, stop making them your god, and please just be yourself. Please just use social media to communicate and to do healthy collaboration. And also, do not forget to socialize in our real life because it is important too. For parents and teachers, please guide us, guide teenagers, and keep them in check while browsing social media. For the government, I suggest you to tighten up the sign-up process so that underage children, such as myself, cannot lie when we want to make an account. Please increase the security. And to all of social media developments and government too, please change the idea of followers and also don't make them to promote illegal products. Please, one more time, increase the security so they will not do anything negative that will impact the future of our children. Ladies and gentlemen, we come to an end to my arguments, so let me summarize it. Why we regret of the idea of social media influencers? Because first, product scamming, like in my web name product story. Second is because it's affecting our mental health, our teenagers' mental health in a bad way. And third, because they acting to humiliate and to making hate speech to ruin a certain group. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my arguments. For the opposition team, I beg you to oppose. Thank you.